course, yesterday the High Election Commission held a press announcing the details of the next parliamentary elections, and it said that it would take place on 2 stages. To shed more light on the details and to have more information about this, we have with us over the phone Dr. Gamal Al-Qalyubi, Chairman of the Future Center for Political Studies. Dr. Gamal, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Yesterday, the press conference that was held announced the time of the next parliamentary elections, the voting. So how do you see the timings chosen for this parliamentary election?
First, it's very important that this will be very conjunctive with the next for large economy.
Yes.
And you know, while that the third note, which is really important and one of the main aims to build the strategy orientation for Egypt's economy. This portion was supposed to be in advance before the economy, and according to the announcement yesterday, it was very clear that it will be parted in 2 stages. The first stage will be for the 14 governors, which is including the all and after Egypt also Alexandria. And the first edition will be in the 4th, the 21st and the 22nd of March, and will be inside the country the 23 of March.
Yes.
Back to the second stage, this will be started in 25th and the 26th in the 4th, and this will be also include 14 governors for Central Cairo and all the rest of the Canal and Delta governors. All these will be also inside the country by 26 and 27 elections.
Yes, but Doctor, how do you see that it was earlier announced that these elections could take place on 3 stages, not 2? And now it was announced yesterday that it's 2 stages only.
And 2 stages because, you know, it's promoted by many reasons. The first reason, as you know, our experiences before in the presidential elections were also in 2 stages, and this stage is the ultimate of the security, and this is why that it's easy and handling that one user spread it out also is supported to support the interior policy across that government, and you know very much that it will be more controllable and more restricted little bit to save and secure the whole efforts of the people across the state during that election. Also, the second, for that reason, also it's given allowed time for some people. It can be for the first day and go for the second day. So this sounds varieties for the people to deal with that one, and specifically that there is some time this selection of the days will be in the middle of the week, and some people will be delayed to go for the first day and may catch that in the second day. The third reason that also to give some priorities by the new distribution for this election cycles to become more easy and forward by some people and give them some easy to encourage them close to their election centers. And this will be good and opportunities that the election gates, it will be close to the people in the streets in a remote close area, and this will encourage all them to go for election.
Yes, but Doctor, do you think that the press conference yesterday had all the details that the candidates even may need to know, because they did not announce when they would open the door to for the candidates to submit their names, and any other details that we should know?
Honestly speaking, I have a lot of options why they are postponing the election offering gates. From my opinion, and according to the survey has been already said from many people in the street, and also a lot of announcements in the press, they try to orient it that they have the first reason that the people thinking that it will be very traditional elections, and the people will be going with different orientation, different historical people in all the groups, in all political groups. Also, some people just after the normal people start to work again in the annual periodicals of election information, to get some. I think there is a lot of restriction and non-announcements that's supposed to be now discussed in interior, and to deliver message which is supposed to be meet the satisfaction of the population that these elections will be different as per the Constitution 2014, because the Constitution 2014 highlighted that this specific new parliament has different terms and conditions, and we have different facilities and authorities rather than any future parliament after 2015.
And Dr. Gamal, how do you think the announcement of the dates could affect the Egyptian economy in general, the stock market, in the upcoming days?
It's really important because the legalities of any decisions belongs to orientation of the countries and support the presidential institute, support and promoted under the umbrella of the legal inside the parliament. And very much that in the last period since Mr. Sisi has been in the presidential institute, has been promoted all the orientation related to the decision making and also the decision making promoted by the presidential. Very much that he has a very interesting and intelligent group, and they have a wide community eventually to get a brainstorm in mind from different international economic institutes, but rather than one that you need to collect the brainstorm in mind, which is spread across the country inside the parliament. By that situation, it can help directly the next conference was supposed to be in March 21, I think in March 13, and this is supposed to be a lot of announcements, a lot of laws supposed to be evaluated, and this is need directly supported of the parliament. And this is very conjunctive in the term of time that the parliament will be in parallel since the conference has been obligated by certain projects and need full authorities and legalities by the parliament.
So you think that also it would affect the upcoming economic conference that will be held in March in Sharm el-Sheikh?
Exactly.
Yes. Are there any other details that maybe the Commission will hold another press conference for the candidates to know the measures that should be taken or the candidates should follow, for example? So we still need more details. So do you think that the Commission will hold another press conference nearby in order to have all these details? And what are the details that we need to know, whether the voters or the candidates?
If I catch you well, because you're there.
I mean, what other details that the voters and the candidates should know more? And the Commission yesterday in its press conference say details about it.
That's a good question and very intelligent question also. Really now, like I said to you, a lot of people just that the candidates will go for election. The people who would like to go looking for some benefits of their local cities or local governors. In some time, the traditionally and the cultures of the electorate, it's based on some supported by money, and this is the most important support that this elector is supposed to be rich man or businessman or people working in the Islamic time, or people they have a very good relation, they can promote their families, their grand families, like in Upper Egypt, like in Central Delta. I think this culture has been already hated completely now by the whole population, and to do that is the election department supposed to come after by CV, dedicated CV, which is supposed to be included a very detailed about the elected candidate.
So of course, Doctor, I think, or we all think that another press conference would be held in order to know more about these details. Dr. Gamal El-Qalyoubi, the chairman of the Future Center for Political Studies, thank you very much for your time and for your analysis. And now we would go for a short break before we resume our breakfast show.